Hey people, Infiltrator 3v3 Angstrom Heights, blue team. Whole bunch of Tyranids, including 2 Hive Tyrants. This is CMonkey, and we have Blackward. These guys walk through objects and cannot be suppressed. Very durable heroes that provide offense, support and disruption. Begin in melee with a basic synapse. I shall call you Alvarez and Raphael. Rounding off this team for the Tyranids is crazychairman 96 with a Ravener Alpha. A tunneling hero with great mobility, powerful offense, and a bit of support. Begins with a ranged weapon, as you can see there, taking shots at Morgan MLGman on the red team with a Warlock, a melee spellcaster that leaps into combat, some powerful disruption and support. Alongside, OPPRESSOR is a Lord General fighting in ranged combat. Begins with a retinue of stormtroopers, really strong defense and support. Can also add to the retinue. I see Catechins, that means this is the Catechins elite scheme. And rounding off the teams, Morty with a Techmarine starts off in ranged combat, puts out some good damage, can also support with structures and repair. Kicking off in the middle there, the Lord General did finish the cap. Both of his retinue stormtroopers fall over. Former Gaunts are going to take it back apparently. A little bit of pressure on the Sentinel with the double termagants. It did get the stomps, and need to watch for that. Oh, they're bunched up for the stomp, look at that. Big old stomp there, a little bit sloppy from Blackward to get them both stomped like that. Hive Tyrant chasing off the tactical marines, but they stayed in play and they see him off for some bolter fire. We had some guardsmen coming in for a flank. There are natural powers in the southwest, the blue teams slightly more west, and the red teams towards the eastern edge. Contested power in the northeast corner up here. It's blue right now for the Tyranids, and natural powers in the north for the blue and the east for the red. More bolter fire here against the Hive Tyrant. He's going after the Techmarine. Do have some spore mines in play. Crack-on bolts popped by the tactical marines, don't really help them out here. Extra damage versus heavy infantry. There's no heavy infantry on the field right now for the blue team, but there soon will be. Crazychairman with a warrior brood on the way. Former Gaunts have found them. They can back off maybe all the way to the base turrets here. Scouts coming in, but they don't have any shotguns. I guess it stops them bashing power, right? They're chasing tactical marines instead. Don't want to lose them though. Not sure why they stopped. A little bit of a lapse in concentration. Maybe they were microing the Techmarine. I can't even select the Techmarine, so it must be in a garrison years over there, probably microing that guy. Power bash now for the Tyranids. Spore mines loitering around. Here comes a flank from OPPRESSOR to try and stop this power bash. They might get the gen, but they'll probably run away afterwards. Devastators on the field for Morty, and there's a shotgun blast from the scouts. They did not get the generator, look at that, it was so close. So basically got nothing from that push. And you know what, they lost their Hive Tyrant. How did that happen? Just get shot to death by the Techmarine? I mean, they got a decap, but they lost the Hive Tyrant and they didn't get any gens, so not the greatest outcome of that push there. That generator is very low though. Blackward might stomp all the way over to the other Hive Tyrant to try and revive them. Alvarez down, but here comes Raphael. Stomp from the Sentinel on the Ravener brood. Those are Blackward's Raveners. Warrior brood is up for CMonkey. Down goes the Sentinel. Hive Tyrant in amongst some terrified guardsmen now. Where are the Catechins? I guess we have a heavy weapons squad at the moment, and they are replacing the Sentinel. Double Devastators for Morty. Lots of setup teams, which could be good around this central area. There's only a single Ravener brood to burrow strike them. The Hive Tyrants could maybe charge in, or just use their shield to get in there. Oh, these guys are going to die. Never mind. Former Gaunts take out those Devastators. Morty maybe watching his Techmarine there. Meanwhile, or maybe these scouts actually, they were trying to get a decap on the VP, but they got caught by double termagants with their toxin sacks. What's going on in the southwest though? Crazychairman backs away. I like this part of the map here where it kind of falls away. It's like broken off or something. Pretty cool. This is one of Swift's maps, I think. 489 to 453. Devastators holding this time, and we do have that heavy weapon squad in there. Suppressing the double termagants, not much they can do now. Just flee. There's a stomp for good measure. Does a little bit of damage. Warrior Brood in their default melee state for CMonkey. What about for Chairman? They are also in their default melee state. They do power melee damage and they have that leap that can knock stuff over. Hormagaunts with adrenal glands for Crazy Chairman, but does have a shuriken cannon guarding this approach. Trying to get around it here with the Hormagaunts, but they're going to be spotted, right? Banshee's in a good position to stop that too. There they go. Aspect of fleetness, so they were jumping over those objects there. And the Immolator Blade is in for the Warlock. Pairs quite well with suppression. You suppress stuff, hit it with your Destructor, and then set it on fire. Just a Destructor that time. Warrior Brood have to leave. They dropped a model there. In the mid, it's the Lord General of Oppressor trying to get the cap, and does get the cap. Now has some Devastator support. Any war gear for the Techmarine? No. Retinue being reinforced in the field there. Hormagaunts going to wipe, I think. Yes, they do wipe. Those guys had adrenal glands as well. Crazy Chairman was watching here. Had some sloppy losses so far on both sides, so it's kind of evening out as they think about their tier 2s. The tunnel taken out, and they're on the power. Banshees don't seem too interested in bashing though. They do have the Guardian weapon team covering as well, kicking off in the mid though. Heavy weapon squad trying to stop the Tyranids from swarming everything. Those Devastators are in a bad place. Luckily for them, they were suppressed by the heavy weapon squad. Oh no. Lots of death. That was another heavy weapon squad that went down. Look at that. Hormagaunts in the back line, terrorizing things. They might go down though. Shotguns. Yep, down they go. Losses all round. Blue team may be coming out of it better. Oppressor lost a heavy weapon squad here. That would have been a squad costing power. Devastators were also lost for Morty. The Tyranids so far only losing Hormagaunts, although one of them was upgraded. Guardian weapon team being burrow striked by the Raven Alpha with his hardened carapace there. Is it stun? It doesn't stun, it just knocks back. I don't think it damages you, no. I think it's just a knockback when he comes out the ground. Blackward is level 2. CMonkey's Hive Tyrant with Bioplasma that'll help deal with any setup teams that are still around. In fact, Oppressor gets another heavy weapon squad. They look cool with the Catachan's elite scheme, those kind of Vietnam era US Army helmets, it looks like. 415 to 377. Triple cap for red. Down goes the Lord General. Did get the cap though. Maybe you could get a revive there from a speedy Warlock, perhaps. Power being bashed. Shields up from the Guardians, thanks to their battle equipment. I like that they send them into battle with a load of Tyranids without their battle equipment initially. Got to prove yourself first, fellas. Sneaky burrowing Ravener. Nothing to spot him. There's the strike. Does he have a melee weapon? No melee weapon. Might see him get one. 356 to 377 double cap for the red team. What's going on? What is this? It's a power bash. It's a shotgun power bash. And a revive. Most likely. Yep, should be able to get it from Morty. They got one gen. Dropped a couple of models, but they're okay. Oh, only one model. Yeah, only one model. Lord General is back. Needs to run. Do they know they're back? Oh, we have some Catachans. Some actual Catachan devils now. Awesome. He's running. Are they going to make it away? Some Raveners in retreat path. Warrior Brood in retreat path as well. Bit awkward to get around that cover, but they do get the Lord General. He's probably going to be revived again by the Techmarine. Tactical Marines being dropped in here by Morty. A Dreadnought on the way. Always fun to see. I hear Banshees yelling down here. There's the Immolates. Really good place to put it in the middle of double termagants. Look at the damage. The stuff was shooting at them too. Warrior Brood now have their adrenal glands. But we have double Dark Creepers on the field for Morgan. These guys with Inferno PvP damage, very effective against heavy and super heavy infantry armor. Super heavy infantry is what this Tyrant Guard is, so yeah, needs to be careful trying to chase those guys down. And we do have a melee weapon for the Revenant Alpha, Acid Splatter. If you look at that icon, it looks like a ranged weapon, like he's shooting something out there, but this is his splash damage melee weapon. Banshees haven't quite leveled yet. Dark Creepers, did you drop a model? Yeah, he did drop a model. But maybe onto the power here, Morgan. Still has the Shuriken to cover. It might get charged down by the Tyrant Guard, but they have a lot of DPS. They can go in on that Tyrant Guard. Power Bash here from Blackward has gone for the Crushing Claws. Heavy melee DPS, a lot of it. And the Warp Field for the shield. Converts damage into energy loss. The Sword Cannon Dreadnought is in though. It's a lot of single target piercing DPS. Blackward's Hive Tyrant hits level 3, that's Raphael. Did some bashing. It's alright. Still a bunch of stuff staying in the mid too. Venom Cannon Hive Tyrant for CMonkey. Brute Nest going up from CMonkey. That'll allow surrounding allies to reinforce it. A decent place to put it, but it is quite open to attack there. But they wanted it in like a central location, I guess, for the most players to benefit. Sneaky Revenant Alpha burrowing again. And she's absolutely pegging it. Slowed down now, the fleet has worn off. And a power bash. CMonkey senses the opening and goes for it, but they are losing the mid doing this. Devastator's double heavy weapon squad. And here comes a Dreadnought. Techmarine has his refractor field. Unique amongst shields in that it debuffs accuracy of stuff shooting at him. But it doesn't provide knockback immunity. Just saw him get knocked over there by the Catachans and the Warrior Brood. Immolates. There's a lot of shooty Tyranids here all of a sudden, isn't there? There's a Wraith Lord though from Morgan. They don't want to mess with that guy. Venom Brood is up there for CMonkey. Shotgun blast from some brave scouts. I need to be careful though. Oh no, that was from Catachans, not scouts. Couldn't quite see them behind that tank trap. And the Catachans did not get away. Dreadnought in melee now. In melee though with heavy melee stuff. And he doesn't have melee resistance with the assault cannon. So he's going to go down, I think. Yep. That was Raphael with the last hit. Going to try and get a revive now. Really good push from the Tyranids. Really good push. Let's reorientate ourselves again, eh? Power was completely bashed. They got the Dreadnought. Good push. Stone Guard veterans in play for Morty. Wraith Lord is still nice and healthy. And this guy does not lose melee resistance when he gets his ranged weapon upgrades. Shuriken Cannon on the way. Oh, we have some auto cannons from Oppressor. Double auto cannons, good versus all targets with a smaller area of effect. Dealt with Raphael, the Hive Tyrant. Off he goes. And they retain the mid. But I think that push was worth it. That push was worth losing the mid. That CMonkey did. Although, are they going to lose their VP now? Scouts are here. They're going to bash the Capillary Tower. Flamer Guardsmen getting some work done in the northeast. Plasma Gun Tactical Marines here. Bad news for the Warrior Broods. And the Stone Guard, of course, can change their ammo to combat all targets. Those guys, first company Tactical Marines, limited to 1. And a melee Techmarine also. Might see him get the Bionics as well, which buffs his melee damage, I think, and allows him to do that powerful sweep. Gonna get overrun here though, I think. There's that Burrow Strike. Acid Splat is going to be nasty. It's plasma damage, although the splash, sorry, power melee damage, but the splash is just piercing. Devastators go down. What were the Devastators doing that far up? Techmarine also goes down. There we see that was Oppressor trying to save stuff with the creeping barrage there from his global bar. Tyrant Guard is going to fall. Well, one of them. Wraith Lord taking swings at it. Oh, maybe not. It's healing. Seems like it's healing enough. really, he can out-heal a Wraith Lord wailing on it, apparently. And the Dark Reapers are trying to help as well. But the Warrior Brood not having quite as much luck. Blackward goes after it with the Warp Field up. Been quite a menacing Hive Tyrant so far, this guy. Took down that Dreadnought. Seems like they can't deal with him super effectively when that shield is up, giving him effectively more hit points, I guess. Raven Alpha still down over here. But was he chasing? I'm not sure how he got that close to base. Another Power Bash. Meanwhile, Tyranids of CMonkey have taken Red Team's natural VP, and then they back away. Bunch of Stern Guard and Tactical Marines are going to come and meet them. Oh, they're just waiting for backup, maybe. Bonded Exoskeleton for CMonkey. Makes the Hive Tyrant super tough. No improved Synapse then. In a triple Tyranid team. Manticore Strike from Oppressor, they have 2 of them. Now that is a potentially massively risky investment. They can do amazing work, but it's also quite easy, for instance, for CMonkey just come marching in, can't suppress him and shoot him. We'll see. Very surprised Oppressor's not going tier 3 here. They're going Catachan Devils. They're going Catachan Devils as all the Tyranids go tier 3. They don't have a lot of power income right now. They have to take this back. Oh, they got Blackward down. Raphael, the Hive Tyrant, has gone down. Just as I said, he was doing really well, and they couldn't deal with him. Of course, they deal with him. The Curse of Indrid strikes again. What is this? Morty. I'm not going to say you're doing well, because the Curse of Indrid will strike you down. But let's say he's moving along. He's getting towards the VP here. Going to get jumped on by the Warriors, which he can't stop the knockback, as you can see. Well played, CMonkey, chained to the knockback there. They're trying to swarm this Techmarine. Does he have an armor upgrade? Does have the Bionics. Yeah, melee damage goes up by 20%, more health regen, and the powerful sweep, of course, although all of his energy is going into the refractor field at the moment, I think. Gets shot down. 183 to 170. These guys need to run. There's a lot of ranged firepower coming in. And these guys, I assume, yeah, they have their ranged Synapse, and you can benefit from the Synapse from allies. Arrow Strike, so these Raveners could benefit from the ranged Synapse of those Venom Brood over there. And they show no fear, they're not running. Now they run. What is this? Ravener Alpha down again. Wraith Lord getting repairs, he's level 2, done well. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Double Tyrant Guard here. Surprised that that one survived, and it could out-heal the Wraith Lord, smacking it with that massive sword of his. 183 to 152. Morty down to just 2 squads. See what these late game Catachans can do here, as other players are in tier 3. Carnifex on the field for CMonkey, another one on the way for Blackward. What is Crazychairman saving up for? A Swarm Lord, I suppose. Blackward almost goes down again. Getting a bit too cocky. Should I go into almost a full Eldar army there alone? Some Eldar fire. Don't seem too bothered by it. That's the Techmarine down. Guardsman up here. Doesn't have. Maybe they want to invest in scouts, you know, to help harass that VP. Triple cap for the Tyranids. They are looking very strong here. Carnifex on the way for Chairman. Did Blackward cancel their Carnifex to get a Venom Brood? Seems like it. A little bit odd. They wanted their own ranged Synapse, I suppose. And there is improved Synapse. There we go. We do have it in the end. Red team need to make some moves. Much easier said than done, of course. Stern Guard grabbing back that VP. Catachan's being wrecked by ranged firepower, and we have a Barb Strangler. Or sorry, Stranglethorn Cannon, because now they've changed it. Awesome. Carnifex here. I'm going to call them Barb Strangler for ages, I'm sure. I need to readjust my brain. 176 to 72. Smack, that's what your Strangleform cannon can do. Ouch. Manticore Strike. Couldn't quite wipe those termagants. Down to 4 hit points. Another Manticore Strike though. Oh, they were already moving kind of thing. Yeah, none of those hit. 157 to 72. Looks like Alvarez, the Hive Tyrant, is going after the Manticores. No, trying to shoot down the Tactical Marines first. Has a Bioplasma, but I don't know what kind of damage this does. One of the Manticores is very low. Down goes that Hive Tyrant. There's still 2 more here as well. 3 in total. Those guys are going after it. Are they going to overextend though? Oh, they're trying to concede, I think. The red team, but the Imperial Guard player will not. Does not surrender. 98 to 72. A triple cap for the red team. Why are you trying to concede? Got a triple cap here, fellas. When is this coming in? Is this a without? Oh, the drop pod killed it, or whatever they call it. Mycetic Spore. From a without number coming in there. Not sure what else they can do though. These guys should be forcing melee combat. Morgan has a Fire Prism. 64 to 72. Yeah, they have a good army. Double Dark Creepers, the Wraith Lord, the Fire Prism. Warlock's level 4 has Cloak of Shadows, grabbing the mid. Should be leaving the cap to the Tactical Marines there because they do it faster. And Carnifex is being chased. Unfortunately for these Howling Banshees, they don't have the aspect of strength. It's just all power melee damage going on it, but it's a lot of it. Or it would have been enough if this stuff didn't come in here. Banshees might not even get away now, and they don't get away. Talk about on them in a flash. Oppressor lost all of their Manticores. They seem to be confused about how they died. There is some like funky stuff that can happen with delayed damage going in from melee attacks and stuff. Cannon needs to be careful. It's going to get Burrow striked. There it is. Blue team might be able to clean up now. Predator tank on the way for Morty. Auto cannon getting some shots in on the Ravener Alpha now. What did he get to? Wraith Lord got to level 2. And gets a sync kill on this Ravener. Choke slam, bloody hell. They're power bashing, are they? Yeah, they're power bashing. 44 to 49. VP's very close. Tyrant formation on some retreating stuff. It's making their shield effect freak out here. They were like technically set up in mid-air, I think. GG from Morgan. GG from crazychairman. We have a Lictor from CMonkey. I don't think, yeah, Blackward never got a Carnifex. They're getting more Venom Brood, in fact. Massive Tyranid rosters, and they have infested the map now. Look at it, it's all blue. This is indeed GG with a triple cap. And they're going to take it. And I think Oppressor overdid it with the Manticores. I think 2 is a stretch on a map like this where it's so easy to go after them. 3 is too many Manticores, I think. Not enough field presence. Morty really could have used a bit more support after their heavy losses. Maybe Morgan could have been a little bit more mobile though. Seemed to be very focused down here, but they were constantly getting power bashed. That's why they didn't want to leave this unattended and get even more bashed. But there you have it. Tyranid steamrolling through by the end, but it was very close on the VPs, as you can see. Level 3 Hive Tyrant for CMonkey. A level 5 Hive Tyrant for Blackward. crazychairman, level 2 Ravener Alpha. Level 4 Warlock did have the warp throw at the end. Level 2 Lord General did not get any war gear. Not sure if they had retinue members at some point. And a level 5 melee Techmarine, which was fun to see. Just having a lay down here. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.